In less than 24 hours, the 90th Rocky Mountain Showdown between CU and CSU will go down.
And tonight, Denver 7's Tom Mustin is going 360 on this heated rivalry and the battle between the two towns.
It's the Battle of the Titans, Fort Collins versus Boulder, the Flatirons versus Horsetooth Reservoir, Mayberry versus the People's Republic, Cam versus Ralphie.
All I will say is that when I drive up I-25, there is a distinct smell related to animals.
Every time.
Every time.
Not just the students, but even the residents have this "I'm better than you" attitude because I'm from Boulder.
Whoa. So who has the edge? Let's start off by giving the mayors of each town the floor.
We have more affordable housing. We have a vibrant downtown. We have 22 microbreweries. We have trails. We have open space.
I will not speak ill of Fort Collins, but I will say Boulder is the place to be. We just got named the happiest city by National Geographic in the past year.
Okay, let's give some context here. Fort Collins has a population of 170,000 with numerous breweries and a booming downtown. Boulder has 109,000 people, its own breweries, and a thriving nightlife. Both cities are frequently listed among America's best college towns, best beer towns, fittest cities, best biking cities, greenest cities, best places to live, and best music towns. So we'll call the awards competition a draw.
Beer, bikes, and bands. That's the culture of Fort Collins.
It's a beautiful place to live, and CU is a world-class university.
Both cities boast an impressive tech resume. Fort Collins is home to Hewlett-Packard, AMD, and Intel. Boulder houses Google, Ball Aerospace, and a dozen federal laboratories.
They say you can't, spit without hitting a climate scientist, and there's probably some truth to that.
We'll let you decide if that's a good thing. There's also a Hollywood connection. Fort Collins boasts Oscar-winning actress Hattie McDaniel. Boulder, former buff Robert Redford. Fort Collins has a major edge in affordable housing with an average home price of $380,000 as opposed to a whopping $1 million in Boulder. And now let's talk about the giant buffalo, or ram in the room. CSU versus CU. Students had plenty to say about their bitter in-state rivals.
People there just stink. Everybody here is way nicer, and the vibe is just 10 times better here.
It's just a matter of levels. We're just a little, little bit. It's not saying CSU is bad. It was just we're a little bit better at what we do.
Boom. Students in Fort Collins praise their rural, small-town roots.
Everybody's friendly. I could walk down the oval and say what's up, and some dude's like, hey, what's going on,
CU students love their location.
Boulder's got a good mix. If you want to go to the mountains, you're here.
Yeah.
You want to go to Denver, Moore City, that's good too.
On the flip side, CSU students poke fun at CU's elitist, granola-crunching image.
Yeah.
Luke Justo tried to defend his fellow buffs.
I'm not sure if it's really being elitist if you know that you're a little bit better. My humble opinion, I just think CU, it's a bit more of a polished product.
Ouch! All right, now let's talk football. Specifically, the Rocky Mountain Showdown. The Rams and Buffs first played each other back in 1893 and have played off and on ever since. The Buffs own a 65-22-2 edge. So now the question is, who will win the Rocky Mountain Showdown? Will the Centennial Cup stay here in Boulder, or will it find a new home here in Fort Collins? Both campuses are confident.
Go CSU, right?
Let's go, Buffs!
Tom, you don't even have to ask. The Rams will win this game.
So let's bring it back. Boulder or Fort Collins? Rams or Buffs? Corn-fed versus organic? Mayor Troxel and Mayor Jones agree both cities and universities are top-notch. Which is better depends on your point of view. One thing we do know is that football bragging rights will be settled on the gridiron.
Game on about CU over CSU and Boulder over Fort Collins.
If you are passionate about living in a wonderful place to live, work, and play, Fort Collins is a great place.
In Boulder,
I believe the Buffaloes will prevail.
And Fort Collins.
Go Rams.
Tom Mustin, Denver 7.
All right, folks, so are you hashtag Team Boulder or hashtag Team Fort Collins? A lot of people are talking about this on our Facebook page right now, and you can join the conversation there, or you can email us, 360@thedenverchannel.com. The Showdown, 7:30 tomorrow night at Mile High.